Welcome back to Emotional Mojo. You know, losing a family member, it's never easy, but especially not easy when you're just a child. But a new HBO documentary called One Last Hug, 3 Days at Grief Camp, shows us how one group is trying to fix that. Watch as kids who have lost a loved one attend Camp Erin to grieve, share, and gain support from others around them.
I got liver cancer and he died July 19th. Mine died October 10th. My name is Nicole. I'm 7 years old. And my mom died because a bad guy shot her with a gun.
Okay. So how many of you guys, is this the first time you sat in a group of people your age and told someone?
Amazing, right, you guys? Yeah. So Erin Moyer is the co-founder and vice president of that Moyer Foundation, as well as the founder of Camp Erin. It's the largest national network of free bereavement camps for kids. And she joins us now on the phone. Welcome, Erin. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for having me. It's heartbreaking to see those kids have to share about their loved ones.
You know, it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, it's almost bittersweet. I'm really excited for you guys to have your foundation featured in this documentary to get the word out about this. How do you feel about it?
Well, you know, to be honest, I really care about children and have an extreme passion for them and help fight the fight for a long, long time and till I die. And so it didn't really hit me until we had our premiere in New York with HBO that this was, you know, hitting the big time. I am privileged to be able to go to these camps. These kids fill my heart, and, you know, I continue to be a part of their life, just like Erin. So I'm married to a professional baseball player. We do a Make-A-Wish to meet this girl, Erin, who's battling cancer, and I can't let it go. And so here we are years later. She'd be 31, and we have 45 camps throughout the United States and the U.S., named after her, Camp Erin, that are helping children grieve a loss.
Wow. Erin, this is Tara. I have 2 boys, ages 4 and 6, and I lost my husband 18 months ago. So my kids could come to your camp. So I'm sitting here as the parent, looking at these kids and going, that's my child, saying my daddy died and he's in heaven. And it's breaking my heart right now, just looking at it. And so thank you for what you do.
And you guys, are you in Miami or where are you?
We're in Orlando.
Yeah, so we have a camp down there. So, you know, in a year they'll both be age eligible to go, and I strongly recommend it. I imagine that you have some grief counseling. And you know what? It's supposed to be hard, and it's hard for you, the mom, and they need to go and know that it's okay to cry. They want to be strong for you, and they're empowered, and that's what's so important, is that they're empowered, they're around others going through what they're going through, and they're going to need the strength the rest of their lives.
Well, and that's so important to have, you know, sometimes they do feel very alone. You know, kids in their class will say, why don't you have a daddy? Where's your daddy? You know, and to have other kids that they can talk to, and especially in a camp setting like this, you know, an hour in a counseling session or something isn't the same thing. So I think it's brilliant that you have this. So, you know, one of the things that you're doing is a healthy way to say goodbye, these luminaries that the campers do. So tell us about that one. And first we're going to show a little clip, and then you can talk about it on the other side.
Goodbye, Mom, and I love you. I love you, Mommy. Goodbye, Dad.
I love you, Daddy, and I'll make you proud no matter what. I'll always be your baby girl.
So, how is it watching these children at this camp go through this? I mean, you had mentioned that it was heartbreaking, but they have to come out on the other side of this feeling better, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I always leave Camp Erin, you know, uplifted, because I know that these kids have found hope and comfort, and they begin to heal. Their parents pick them up on Sunday, and they're different kids. I've had parents tell me, you gave me my child back. And so, you know, I'm a mom of 8, you guys.
Wow.
I've adopted 2 that have had abandonment issues, and it's the same type of loss. And you know, while I've
suffered loss myself, best friends and things, never a parent or a sibling, it affects you. And so the luminary, it's a time for them to say goodbye. A lot of these kids don't get to if it's a sudden death. It's a time to feel the love around each other, and there's a lot of crying. But note that after that luminary, we do switch it to fun. A lot of camps do different things, and they'll bring in DJs and have dance parties, or they'll do parties around the campfire and have s'mores and sing songs and do skits and all kinds of things. So while our documentary seems pretty heavy, we only had 34 minutes, and that's what it's about. Offers conversation around children's bereavement. It's a crucial issue we need to talk about. We need to support.
Well, listen, our challenge for the day is to express your gratitude. So from all of us, we want to say thank you for creating this camp and for being a part of this documentary. We so appreciate it. And by the way, the HBO documentary film One Last Hug, 3 Days at Grief Camp, is currently airing on HBO. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Big hugs, you guys.